Divine peace and blessings, Libra. Welcome to my channel. My name is Collease88. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, so this will be an overall reading for the month of March. And if, in fact, you find that later or right now something is resonating with you, feel free to come back, drop a like, comment. Okay. Take what resonates with you as always and leave the rest for someone else. I got a card in here that does not belong. Two of them. What would love do? And it's not as if you need anyone. Okay. Take whatever resonates with you. I'm doing one more shuffle. I'm gonna put out 3 advice cards for Libra for the month of March. Last shuffle, 3 cards for Libra for the month of March. You have express your feelings. You have calm is not a weakness. And you have release toxic relationships. Let's put those away. The others of what you'll be manifesting, typically get into these later, but I'm drawn to express them now. Okay. You have sexuality. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. Commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching for love. You have a win. 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. You have spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. You have philosopher's stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. You have little luxuries, generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more advice cards out here for you. I'm going to lay them down face down for Libra and then lay out your tarot. The advice for Libras as a collective for the month of March. Shadow energy, imprint. My soul has chosen you for this important lesson for healing and ascension purposes. I thank you for our time together. Whether it lasts or not, you thank them. This here is your blind spot card. This here is a card that talks about deflection. So your blind spot is an area of your personality that you might not know exists, or you know exists and you think it's healthy, but it might not be. It's more of a shadow energy kind of card. So deflection is when, for instance, you say, well, I know you are, but what am I? Deflection is the energy of saying, well, it takes 2 to argue, even if you started the argument, or if you said something that triggered someone to argue with you. So the shadow energy card of deflection is just a light into darkness for this particular reading, for you to see what it is you may not already see. Let's use this deck here. Let's get 3 shuffles for the Libra collective for the month of March. Libra collective for the month of March. You've got the 10 of Cups. You've got the 5 of Cups. You've got the Ace of Wands. You've got the Magician. You've got the Chariot. You've got the Sun. You've got the Knight of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and Justice. So Libra, you are on the board. You are showing up, and you also have a lot of, you have the Queen of Swords in your shadow energy. So I feel that you are trying to think logically how to get out of a situation or find yourself in a situation that may be good for you, and for some of you might not be good for you. Okay, let's take a look at this here. You currently see yourself as the 10 of Cups. Okay. Okay. So you currently see yourself as the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is saying to you that you feel great about life. You feel good about yourself, but there is something missing. Okay. There could be a man or a woman that you love that is not with you at this particular time and may have, for some of you, send my condolences, may have passed on to the other side. It could be a widow. That's why the Queen of Swords is in your shadow energy. For others of you, this could have been a baby mama, a baby daddy that is no longer with you or here on this earth. For others of you, this is someone that you cherished, you loved, and they are no longer here. This is the energy of missing someone that is no longer there, not seeing the opportunities you have to make things better, make things right, set things straight. Okay. Giving life one more chance. Because they're with the blind spot card. Deflection is saying that you're not seeing things as you should. It speaks of interventions where people try and sit down and talk to you. Some of you could be going through depression. Some of you could be going through health crisis. Some of you could be just really stubborn and not willing to make changes, necessary changes in your life at this time to make all and everyone happy. This could be somewhat of a self-serving energy. And with the Queen of Swords and the shadow, it can definitely be an energy of living out your truth. Okay? So take what resonates with you. I am not trying to come down on you, but there is a relationship that Libra is in that the universe is asking you to release and let go of. It is toxic. It is unhealthy. Okay? They may be telling you, your friends and family could be telling you, you know, hey, listen, this person, and you, no. You might not be willing to hear it. Well, you know, look at you and your person. You have pretty much like lived through it all, and like y'all still together kind of energy. And some of you could be feeling, some Libras, you could be feeling like also that you being calm and not being aggressive is weak, when you might need to remain calm and level-headed and grounded in order to see what those who love you and care about you are saying that might need to be changed. Okay, take what resonates with you. This is going to flop from one situation to the next. Okay, some of you have one partner at home and another person that you're pursuing because you truly love that person, or you don't want to feel the pangs of loss with this person. Okay, and Even though you can't offer them commitment, you will try to offer them commitment so that they don't leave you. Okay? Take what resonates with you. Okay. So the theme of this month is the Five of Pentacles. Not the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. That is the overall theme for the Five of Cups. It feels like he's praying. It feels like he's asking for someone to come back to him. It feels like that energy of not wanting to let go, not wanting to move on, and not seeing things for what they truly are. And it's because you experienced a loss. And you must allow yourself to mourn with the Five of Cups. And if you have a wise friend, if you have a wise counselor, if you have someone that you can go to and talk to, they will be the best person to talk to help you to see things from a different perspective. Okay? If the relationship isn't working, if it's toxic, it's time to let it go. Okay? All right, so now we have the Ace of Wands, which is an obstacle that has to be overcome. This could deal with your sexuality. You may have a strong, passionate desire, a strong sexual desire to be with this person. It may be the only reason you want them back is because in that particular area of your life, or you may feel as if you can heal through your sexual encounters with this person. Okay? And that is something that has to be overcome. It could be painful. You could have a strong energetic pull to this person's energy, and they're, listen, this is really karmic. You both had a time and a period to be together where you had to learn from one another, and then you had to move on. But some truths were revealed to you, and you have to embrace those truths. You have to embrace the facts with the Sun card. If this was a relationship that was purely sexual for you and for them, if it was for you, it had to be for them, because it would not move any further than the genitalia. Even if that person wanted more and you couldn't give them more, or you wanted more and they couldn't give you more, it was a sexualized relationship. Okay? The major accomplishment that you have within this reading is being represented by the Magician. It is a major accomplishment to be the Magician in any card. Whenever the Magician shows up, okay? Let me say this. The manipulation has to stop. If the relationship was not built on truth, honesty, it's not going to go far. Okay? So I feel that, there is some building up of skills, okay, that has to be done. So I have to go back, because this is actually the placement of obstacles that have to be overcome. This is the key goal. The key goal was to obtain a sexual experience, or this person to obtain a sexual encounter with you. Okay? Take what resonates with you. The energies can flip or flop. So it could be that you would like a fresh start, a passionate new beginning on a sexual level with this person, or either vice versa. They want to have sex with you. The obstacle that has to be overcome is this energy of the manipulation. Okay? The obstacle to be overcome is the energy of your own personal will, your ability to make moves and make things happen in your life to pretty much, let's clarify, to pretty much get you where you have to be, get you where you have to go, because we do have release toxic relationships on the board. Let's clarify the Magician for Libra. Clarifying the Magician for Libra. 2 cards. So we have the Emperor and we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I did mention the 5 of Pentacles. Whose reading was that? It was your reading. I thought the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups was the 5 of Pentacles. So I called it the 5 of Pentacles in the very beginning of the reading. So I kind of felt that the 5 of Pentacles should have been on the board somewhere. And here now it is on the board. It's in the reverse. You want to control and dominate a situation to bring yourself out of the cold, and that is an obstacle for you. Okay? You have a strong sexual connection with this person. Okay? But they have you on the sidelines, or you have them on the sidelines, and you're not giving in. Take what resonates with you. But someone wants to dominate and control the situation, so therefore they can get back into someone's good graces. Okay? The Chariot. I'm going to clarify the Chariot. Okay? Because this is a major accomplishment. All right? So I'm going to clarify 2 cards. The Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. My cards, yeah, my cards are upside down. Okay, my bad. So you have the 6 of Wands and the Princess of Swords. Clarifying the Chariot. So what this means is that you have accomplished self-control. Okay, you have accomplished self-control. You have accomplished your words, getting your words. It's like you almost rehearsed what it is you wanted to say to this person. So therefore, you could get back into their good graces. It's like you have to win them. And you feel as if you are saying the right things, doing the right things. And you feel proud about being able to calm down, settle down, make these moves that you're making to improve yourself. And you want this person to acknowledge and see what it is you're changing and doing and want with them. That's what I'm getting here. What is most confusing with this reading here, and I say confusing because the Sun, it's like you want to avoid an argument with the Sun card here in this position. It's saying to me that you are avoiding an argument. You are avoiding, conflict so that this person won't tell you what you don't want to hear, that you know is true. If you are being rejected, you are trying to protect yourself from the rejection, but you keep going back to this person to be rejected. This is saying that you want to avoid conversations that speak on what it is you really are doing, and you want to avoid conversations that will upset you. You don't want the truth to come out. You don't want them to speak their truth. You don't want them to reveal to you that they are no longer interested, but you keep going back. You keep going back. So with this Knight of Swords energy here, that Knight of Swords energy, it's like you keep running back to it. You know exactly what it is you want to say, how to say it. You've rehearsed. You are feeling broken. You know what you want to do. You don't want this person to reflect on your past mistakes. You want them to forgive you. You want them to forgive you. You don't want them to bring up the past and the things you did and how they may have been hurting and how you were the cause. You want a clean slate. You want to start over. You want to do it again. And you're single-minded because you have a goal to obtain this star. The sun is a star. Because this person, you feel as though this person is your universe. You're all and you're everything. All of the above. All of the above. You're my I don't even remember the words to that song. But that's what I'm hearing, like that tune in my head. All of the above. This person is your universe. You love them. You realize you love them. And that's why commitment is over here. You want to offer them commitment. You want to offer them love. You want to make love. Wow. Wow. Libra is in love. Heavy. Libra is in love. But the connection is toxic. But you want to express your feelings in a calm way. You don't want to be rejected. You don't want to let this go. You want to hold on to them because you think they're your universe. Where can you find support? You have the Four of Swords. Church, a spiritual group, a cleansing, a purging, strength, rest, clarity, time, a vacation, just to regroup, get away. You can't solve this problem if you go on batshit. You have to remove yourself from the situation altogether. You have to remove yourself from the situation altogether. That is how you obtain victory. You have to remove yourself from the situation altogether so that you can recharge, regroup, recuperate, ease your mind. That's where you'll find your support. Speak to someone. Take a cleanse. Take a spiritual cleanse, a spiritual bath. Get you some hyssop and some rue. Boil it in a pot of water. Strain it after 10 minutes of boiling. Strain it, pour it in your tub water. Soak in it. Relax. Ask that your higher self releases what is no longer good for you. Libra shows up at the end of the reading. And this is advice and encouragement. The Justice card. And I'm going to get into your advice cards that I have over here as well. Justice card has a lot of gold in it, which also has the sun in it right here. And you have the sun right down here. You have the sun within you. You are the sun. You make your own future by your actions. And you have to, you're just at a point where you're questioning why something is happening the way that it is happening. But you have to look at your past actions and stop deflecting. Stop deflecting and blaming everyone else, or not taking accountability for your actions, not taking hold of your responsibilities and pushing it off onto other people, and or not trying to resolve it. You could be in a karmic relationship. You could be toxic, or they could be toxic, or the both of you could be toxic. Whatever the situation is, you need to break from it. Get you some hyssop and some rue. Boil it for 10 minutes. Strain it. Run your bath water. Put it in there. Sit your butt in there. Get you some white tea light candles if you want. Sit in there in the dark. But make it about cleansing and purging yourself of this pain of rejection, so that you can have acceptance with whatever accountability that needs to be taken with this past love. Because you can only take on the blame for what you have done and not for what anyone else has done. And it should be an easy pill to swallow, because it is of your own creation. It is part of who you are. And no one should be afraid to face who they are. It just opens an opportunity for change, growth, and development, maturity, and eventually stability. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Cry if you have to. Let's get into your other messages here, because I did pull additional advice cards. Enlightenment. I understand why I chose to learn this way. That is what this bath is going to be about how you could be deflecting and not looking at things from the right perspective. Creator. I manifest my own reality with my thoughts and words, being careful what it is you say, being careful what it is you think, so therefore you do not act on how you actually are thinking, or speak what it is you are thinking. Adversity. I accept my current challenges as an opportunity to grow and learn something new about myself, and to correct any behaviors of my own that may need adjusting. Ashe, ashe. All right, Libra, this was a very interesting read. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Divine peace and blessings.